So this is a 97 Ford F250. I am doing the air conditioner on it. So I'm going to do a little recap on what I've done. I have changed the condenser already. I removed the fan shroud and the clutch fan. I've installed two 16-inch, I think they're called Torque Pro fans. They're 1400 CFM each. Intend on wiring them in to be able to work off of thermostat. I have removed the orifice tube. I'm getting ready to remove the dryer, and then I have to remove the AC compressor. The AC kind of worked on this, but it takes 1.9 pounds of Freon, and I didn't even have 1 pound in there. Well, I had slightly over 1 pound in there before it decided that it didn't want to take anymore and would sit at 50 psi on the low side and not cool on the inside of the vehicle anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and rebuild it and have a nice cold air conditioner. The next part that I got to get off is the dryer. It has this weird clip back up under there. I'm pretty sure you can't see it from here, but it holds the two from blowing apart, although it has a snap ring on the inside of it, or a spring ring on the inside of it. You have to remove the bracket that goes right here against the firewall. It holds all of this wiring harness. It didn't hold the wiring harness anyways, so I went ahead and took it off. I've driven these around like this for ages, looking exactly like this. It's not going to hurt it any. Thankfully, this is my vehicle. Otherwise, I would be telling the customer that they need another one. The bolt that holds the dryer in place is a 10 millimeter, or it should be a 10 millimeter. It's down there on the side of it. Almost everything on this thing has not matched up to what I'm used to at a 97 Ford F-150, which is exactly the same body style. The only difference was the running gears and the axles. The compressor, in order to take it off, it has three 10 millimeter bolts, technically 4 if you count the line that goes into it. You have to access them from the bottom, but well, there's a plug there on the top of it, and then the 3 bolts come in from the bottom side of it, and then your line mounts back there on the back side. It's a 10 millimeter. It has your low and high side connected to it. Then once it's finally done, I can tidy everything up, finish wiring in my lights, or my cooling fans, and then air these 315s back up. It's going to be a bit of a process. The tires are freaking massive, but it should work good when I'm done. I'm going to check, make sure none of the pulleys are bad while I'm here with it apart. Also, if you want to do a little bit of a power gain, this tube right here on the very end, it goes from 2-inch out here to 3-inch on the inside. You can cut it or take it off. Get a 3-inch PVC pipe. Man, these mosquitoes are ridiculous. Get a piece of 3-inch PVC pipe, and it should slide over the outside edge of that, and it'll go back off inside of this hole under here. But that'll give you a little bit of extra horsepower. Not a whole lot, but just a little. I do have another trick up my sleeve for gaining horsepower, or at least throttle response. So if your throttle pedal, let's see, let me get the flashlight on here. Get over there. If you look up at the top there where the throttle pedal connects, You see the gap? You can either one, replace the throttle cable, or two, get zip ties to be able to make up that difference as a spacer, and then that'll give you that much difference in the throttle response. It's well worth it. Takes just a few minutes to do. And it'll give you better response. So we're gonna do it. Needs to be at least the 1/4 inch wide zip ties, just so when you mat it, it doesn't break the other little zip ties off. Looks like I need to clean my throttle body there too. I just got this truck, so that's a work in progress so far. And we'll follow along, see what all we can get done here.